15.2 Revision. You have completed the self-review of your analytic exploration and are preparing for final submission. Reviewing your draft is very important and prepares you for revision, but it is not revision. Revision is what happens after review and includes the complete submission in addition to sentence-level revisions. Process steps such as outlining an assignment, applying a checklist, self-review, and peer review are very important practices that build intentional editing into the development process. Revision continues to build the process by allowing you to see the assignment as a complete product. As we construct an assignment, we can sometimes feel anxiety and fear about the process and the product, especially if we have ever been behind enough to miss a submission or have to submit work we know does not represent our abilities. You don't have to worry about that anymore because you know that your submission is in near final form, which means that you can focus on elements such as concision, clarity, and creativity. Often it is not until this point in the process that we can do our best work. On the other hand, while this final step can make a significant impact in our final submission, it is also a step we can overlook. With the end in sight, it can feel like the best answer is to submit what you have as is and move on. In order to allow you to practice really revising your analytic exploration, this assignment has been built in to give you the opportunity to decide whether you want to put in the minimum effort at this point and just submit what you already have, or whether you want to put in the extra effort to reread and rethink and rewrite. You have already read your analytic exploration a few times, but reviewing the rubric and reading your submission with it in mind, or even in hand, is a very useful way to revise. After thinking through the assignment, think beyond it and consider how you can move your product closer to exceptional. Are your sources summarized, or do you actually include elements of analysis? How can you make your synthesis of sources the focus of the submission? What can make your thesis more complete and compelling? Your instructor has provided you with feedback throughout the term, and that feedback serves to let you learn your audience. What specific feedback have you received in P2 that you can respond to through revision? What did the feedback from across P1 tell you is important to your instructor? In what other ways can you make your paper stronger? By working with your team and completing the readings and assignments, you have learned skills associated with university-level writing. You'll also learn about yourself and developed your own writing process. What is your revision process? Think through these questions as you revise and then answer the questions in the assignment below. Assignment 15.2. After completing the reading, provide a considered response to each of the assignment questions and upload your answers to Canvas. Number 1. What specific points in the rubric informed your decision, and how did you revise your submission in response to those points? Number 2. How did you take advantage of this opportunity to improve your paper in relation to concision, clarity, and creativity? Number 3. What specific feedback from your Project 2 assignments did you consider as part of revision, and how did you utilize the feedback to make your analytic exploration stronger? Number 4. What feedback from across the term did you use to consider how to tailor the analytic exploration to your instructor as audience, and how did you revise your submission in response to the feedback? Number 5. What role does revision play in your writing and writing process?